take my medicine.
It's gonna be heck.
What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Queen Imani, and we are back at it again with another video. Today we are doing a story time, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get it. So today is kind of like a little actual full story time of what actually happened, and it's something that was like really embarrassing in this whole pregnancy. I'm not even gonna say it's like one of the most embarrassing things I ever had to deal with. Anything is crazy. I'm like
No, bro.
no, I was not expecting it. Literally, it's kind of like a life learned lesson, like a lesson learned. But let's get started with this thing. So, you know, like in every pregnancy, you have your doctor's appointments and you gotta do different tests. And I'm so used to, like, you know, just regular blood work. You know, you don't really have to have certain things done for it. You know, I used to think that with every blood work, you would have to fast. But then I had to learn that
with pregnancy, you don't really have to fast.
So I was kind of like, I think that also sometimes like one test I had and it kind of messed up a little bit and they thought something else, but then they were like, oh, we tested you again, turns out you're fine, because I remember I didn't eat nothing that day. So I recently got switched to a new hospital. I'm now going to be seen at this doctor because my last one, they had to stop seeing patients. Literally, I get switched and thought I finally meet the doctor, because the frustrating thing was I did not realize so many women right now are pregnant. And it's stupid, but it's like I didn't realize it, because at first I was always just used to going to the small clinic where I probably see, like, you know, probably 3 or 4 from time to time, or sometimes one walking in. It's not really that much, but at the one I'm at now, it's at like hundreds of women walking in and out, in and out, in and out. So it took me close to half the day just to see my doctor, find out who my doctor is, and only thing I legit got from the doctor was the heartbeat, and they said everything was fine. So the doctor tell me, since now I'm in my 3rd trimester, I'm so happy, bruh. So basically, I'm in my 3rd trimester. He's doing good. Basically said that. And this baby, she is way different than what my last pregnancy was. Because at first, I never really ate anything for my last pregnancy. I'd probably eat little bits of food, like probably something like once a day, because in my 1st trimester I never knew how crucial it was to force yourself to eat, because that's like a life lesson learned. Always make yourself eat, and I didn't realize that. And then that was like a lesson learned from my last, but then when I got into this one, I was forcing myself. Even though I had threw it back up, I made sure I ate. So I've been eating and I've been doing good. And the good thing was that when I went to the doctor, she said everything was fine, everything was doing good, baby was normal. So I was like, okay. And they telling me that, you know, basics, we gonna deliver out there 30, we gonna deliver you at 37 weeks. So I'm probably gonna be in the hospital for a few days. But honestly, they never really saw a problem. So I go to the doctor, then tell me, okay, we have like a test for you to do since you're about to be in your 3rd trimester. So, you know, I'm like, okay, I'm about to do that test. And let me remind you, right now I am 27 weeks, so I had to do it before I hit 28 weeks, which is next week. The test was, I'm guessing it's like a sugar test. So you have to drink something And
what's crazy is it was like, it's gonna be nasty.
And I'm over here trying to prepare my stomach to drink something, some nasty stuff. Like, but I don't know. It's probably just me. It was not disgusting. It low key was good.
You remind me of soda.
I think that's what they probably give you is just soda, but some people may not like it. I don't know. Literally in my head, I'm just saying, okay, I'm about to go drink it. I'm about to, do this. So I'm waiting the days and telling them I can come in for this day. So literally, I had already had an appointment. So I was like, you know what? Schedule my appointment right now. Let's do this. And they wanted to know how soon I could come in. So the first time I couldn't come in, but I had to reschedule it. So I rescheduled it. And when I rescheduled it, I had rescheduled it for the next week. So I didn't think that I had to reschedule again because like I was trying to get transportation. And I had to learn, never use like the transportation that comes with your insurance unless they really are a good transportation, because these people gonna tell the person like,
my appointment was at 1.
let me remind you, like my appointment was at 1. They gonna tell this lady come around 1, and I'm saying, okay, she was supposed to pick me up at
12:15.
My appointment is at 1 because it takes like 15 minutes to get to the place I was heading, especially if the driver is slow, because usually it don't take that long to get there. But when you have stuff like that, sometimes they take their time. And
Be Zoom driving like past cars is
Low miles per hour. And you don't know what they really are doing, and you're trying to freaking focus on the freaking road, but they're taking too freaking long.
basically that's what happened. So this lady gonna be like, she gonna come first at 1:07. My appointment is at 1 o'clock. And then be like,
She was supposed to cancel.
that she didn't need me anymore. Lady, I don't need you because you here late. Like, why would I tell you to ride me all the way up there to go to an appointment that's gonna probably be like, take me there at 1:30 something, or probably close to 2 o'clock. They don't care, bruh. I was so frustrated. I just only told my uncle to go. I was like, go tell her I'm not going. I don't need him. Because I was frustrated to that point. I was like, bruh.
No, I'm not dealing with this.
So I then make another appointment. And this is the appointment I'm talking about. So I make this appointment, I believe, for someday this week. Like, not this week, but 2 weeks ago, I'm believing. So I made that appointment because the next week was when I made the new appointment. Oh, yeah. So I make that appointment. And let me remind you, the doctor said to fast. And she said if I have anything, make sure it's
really little.
But it's not preferred. So they prefer that I fast. Only thing they prefer is for I drink water. So I'm like,
okay.
now I remember when I said I ate the chocolate ice cream and the burger the night before. So I'm over here. I freaking ate that food. And also, when I ate that food, I legit made sure that it was before 12 o'clock. So after 12, like I went to sleep, but I woke up early. I literally was sitting there and waiting. I think it was like at 4 o'clock that I woke up, because I have a tendency to wake up around 4. I don't really wake up at 6. I wake up usually like at 4 or 5. And I think that's now is kind of like my pregnancy sleep schedule is changing a lot. I wake up like a couple hours and I can go to sleep at 12. Or I can go to sleep, like I could get tired at probably 11 and then wake up at 4 something and then be up until probably 7 and then go back to sleep. And then next, I wake right back up probably at 10 or 11. And after I wake up at that time, then I freaking eat something again, then I go right back to sleep. And after that, I just be chilling all day. So literally, I'm over here thinking I can make it for that long amount of time. The appointment was kind of at 9:15. That was the lucky part. I like to say that it's at one time when it's really not, but I sometimes try to tell people to come at this time so we can make sure to be on time. So we're back. But yeah, I like to usually say it's at one time, and then but I changed. I told that he could come a little bit because I know it's gonna be late. So in their eyes, they would think that I'm late, but really I know I'm on time. I say that. I say that a lot. Honestly, I told them, they brought me up there, but I was like, I'm not feeling well, because literally only thing I even had in my system
was water.
I legit had nothing in my system.
I didn't have nothing. I wasn't eating nothing. I didn't drink nothing. I didn't really drink nothing. Only thing I was putting in my system that day was water.
Obviously, I was up too long. I should have ate something, and I didn't take my medicine. And I'm just gonna say, and I don't take my medicine,
It's gonna be heck.
basically it's gonna be trouble. Like literally, when I don't take what I need to take, I'm not gonna be good. I'm gonna be struggling. I'm over here sick, and I'm thinking that, okay, I could probably still do the test. They want me to drink something, but probably the throwing up isn't going to be an issue. Let me tell y'all, I was wrong. So I basically go up to the thing. I get there on time. I sign in, do all my stuff. Take me to the room. So I go and meet the lady. I go and meet her. But when I went to meet her, they told me to sit outside and wait for her to call me in because somebody else was in there. So I was like, okay. So I'm sitting out there just chilling, and all I know is I'm like, I do not feel good. I really don't. But I think that I can make it.
I think that I can make it. I probably can make it. So probably the stuff that they're going to give me is probably going to have something to kind of help settle my stomach.
Man, I really thought wrong. So literally, I go in there and I'm over here, just talking to the lady, asking how I am. She's asked me, I think she asked me what I was having. I think during that time, oh yeah, that was the week of my gender reveal. So I was like, my gender reveal on Saturday, so I don't know what I'm having yet. I have a feeling I know, but I don't know. So obviously my feeling was right. I was having a girl, excited. I was still in my mindset
okay, all right, I'm sick. I don't feel good, but I could try to do this.
So she's like,
okay, what flavor you want? Lemon, lime, fruit punch, or orange?
So I was like, lemon lime, because obviously my grandma even said it herself. She was like,
if they take you to do that test, always ask for lemon lime. If they ask you for a certain amount of flavors, because it has lemon, it should help you.
So I'm like, okay, I'm asking for lemon lime. So I asked for lemon lime, and she told me to drink it. So literally, you're supposed to drink it for 5 minutes. So it was in a little Gatorade bottle. It wasn't really that much. It was those little tiny water bottles. That's what it was in. So I drank the stuff, and she told me the time that I drank it. I was like, okay. I don't remember the time exactly, but I knew it was probably at 9:27 or 9:37. I knew it was a 7 because I came in early, and they legit kind of just called my name, got me registered, and had me get ready to do the test. So it wasn't really a big deal. This baby was kicking me in my stomach, and I thought, oh, okay, everything started to chill for a second. So I was like, I wasn't feeling well, but I didn't really say I wasn't feeling well. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, I'm doing good. Baby not kicking me right then. Everything kind of just chill. She say walk out the room and sit down in the chair, and she'll tell me when I can come back in. I first thought she said I could wait for 5 minutes. But then I had to remember it was an hour test. I couldn't even last 2 minutes. But when I say I couldn't last 2 minutes, I mean I couldn't last 2 minutes. Cause the thing is, I sat down and I'm over here. I'm like, okay, I then think to just sit there. All I feel is a and I'm like, I'm just thinking in my head, bruh. And when I tell you this pregnancy had got me, this baby won that day. I was like, no, okay, we can do this. We can do this. And then the first minute of me sitting down in that chair, this baby got me sick. I was so mad too. I was so mad. This baby had got me so sick. In my head, I'm like,
I should have ate. I should have ate, but he said don't eat.
Well, I then start feeling that it's like a feeling I get when I know I'm about to throw up. And it's like I feel like this feeling in my throat, and I start thinking salt. And it's like it start making me feel like uneven in my, like, I'm like, okay. I started getting that feeling. That feeling was rushing in my head. I'm like, I legit was not I had to throw up. I legit was like, okay, I'm sitting outside. I said, let me just ask this lady a question. Let me just ask her a question. I try to make it the nicest way possible of telling this lady I'm about to throw up. I first knock on the door, I'd be like, and then the lady opened it up. And she was like, yeah, what's up?
I said, if somebody feels nauseous, what do they do?
She's like, if you throw up, you're going to fail the test. You can't throw up. She said, let me get you a fan. She turns around to get the fan. Before she could even put her hand in the files to try to find the fan. Cause she was looking for a fan, but I think they had a fan somewhere in between all the paperwork. So she reached her hand down. All I know is everything came up.
Everything came up.
And I was so embarrassed. I was literally embarrassed. I was like, I was sitting there and I said, I was like, she legit was looking for the fan, but I had good thing I had my face mask, but I was like, it was in the face mask, and I was like, oh my God, I'm holding my mouth like, ma'am. She said, did you already throw up? I was like, what does it look like?
I'm over like, what does it look like, bro? I literally just...
She legit had to rush me to the bathroom. And I barely even made it to I legit threw first up on the floor, then the toilet, and then it went right. I couldn't even really focus. All I know is I just saw colors, and it was coming out. So next, after I'm done, I literally had the whole bathroom looking a mess, and I was like, oh my God,
Was that me?
and all I'm thinking in my head was, she said, she was patting on my back after I was done. It was like, well, just go up front and make another appointment and we can do it again. I'm like, okay. So I'm the type of person that I don't like leaving stuff a mess, especially if it's somewhere public. Cause they're like, just go up front and you clean yourself up. I cleaned the whole bathroom up. I was not gonna lay that bathroom looking like that, so I just threw a whole bunch of paper towels down. And I hate messing with stuff like that, but I was just like, you know what? I threw a whole bunch of paper towels down. I was wearing my shoes. All I did was just do that, and then throw it away. And then after I was done, I had got myself together and walked up front and rescheduled. So literally, after that, I I will never ever not eat again. Even if a doctor say fast, I'm still gonna probably eat something small. Like how with this test, what I did was when I finally waited the time after going home and rescheduled my appointment, this appointment my mom was able to take me, so I kind of just went with her. We kind of went there. First what I was doing was I ate some chicken nuggets, and I didn't have nothing. I didn't have no ketchup or nothing because you know that could have sugar in it, and I didn't want to hear all that. So I literally just warmed up some chicken nuggets, ate that, and then after I ate it, I legit took my medicine, drunk it with water, not with no Gatorade. So after I did all of that, I then go inside, take the test. After I sign in, I register, I take it. I legit wait the hour. I was so happy I was able to wait the hour. But I had to learn that when I eat something small and it's right after I eat, I cannot be on my phone. So it's like I could be on my phone. I could just be chilling. And the next you know, I'm gonna throw up. It's because it's like, right, I figured out that it's about focus, and I had to be at a certain standpoint to get over this stuff. So I'm like, I had to learn how my body reacts when pregnant. I legit had to learn that. So I was like, okay, I can't be on my phone. I have to be sitting up. So I'm just thinking happy thoughts and trying to make sure, because let me tell you, the stuff tastes good when I drunk it, because it tastes like fruit punch soda. But literally, I don't drink soda like that. I started realizing, I was like, caffeine not good, but then also I still don't like drinking soda. Kind of got over the fact that drinking ginger ale, I really just got tired of it because it has a really bad aftertaste to me after I drink it. Cause like after it rests in my mouth for a while, it gets dry and it has a bad aftertaste, and I just don't like how ginger ale tastes anymore. So I legit was like, okay, I'm over here sitting down. And then finally, after I watched YouTube a little bit, after I started feeling better, I watched YouTube, and then she like, okay, we ready to do your work? So she did the test. I didn't even feel the test. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even feel the needle draw the blood. But the test came back normal, and I was happy about that. So after that, I literally am just gonna say, if you are pregnant or plan on being pregnant, do not forget to eat, because if you feel like you can't eat because you feel nauseous, you're gonna feel worse when you don't eat. But guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. And we are